Hello there and welcome to another episode of Mythical Radio. My name is Matilda Lundgren and this is the nerdy girl slash mythical nerd slash every other internet name I've ever got podcast that does sometimes focus on Ren Link and does sometimes focus on other stuff. That's the worst introduction I've ever done to this podcast. But welcome to episode 4 of Mythical Radio. And I want to thank you guys for the awesome feedback that I've gotten from the Wattpad episode. It was really awesome, and I'm thinking about doing something like it later in this series. As said, most of my videos are non-scheduled, but I decided today I'm going to talk about a little bit about what I've got planned for my internet accounts, such as Wattpad, Twitter, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube as well. So if you want to know a little sneak peeks and news, you should stay and listen through. But as always, we are going to begin Mythical Radio with a Ren Link song. I'm changing it from iconic Ren Link song to just Ren Link song, since I've decided that this podcast is going to focus on more than just Ren Link. I want to expand my content. So the Ren Link song that we're playing today is a quite old song, but it's still a good one. It's Space Junk.
We've got the greatest job on Earth, and we're not even on Earth. We're orbiting the world, you see, collecting space debris, expended rockets, expired satellites, circling the globe, endangering space flight. We're the guys cleaning up the mess, putting astronauts' families' fears to rest. You wouldn't believe the premium on my life insurance policy. Even a paint chip would take off my arm, traveling at orbital velocity, collecting space junk, space waste, space stuff. We make it safe for shuttles to fly. We're trashmen, weightless trashmen, cleaning up the crap you left behind. We got hit by Soviet trash last year from the cosmonauts on Mir. But our worst memory was when we were sprayed by a frozen beach. Here's Buzz Aldrin's bag of toiletries. What's in it? Vaseline and hydrocortisone cream, and the ashes of Gene Roddenberry. Tom Hanks script from Apollo 13. You wouldn't believe the premium on my life insurance policy. Even a toenail would cut off my head, traveling at orbital velocity, collecting space junk, space waste, space stuff, living the cosmic custodian life. We're trashmen, weightless trashmen, scouring space while trying not to die.
So jumping over from Space Junk to something completely else, totally out of context. I think most of you follow me on at least one more social media than YouTube, at least the ones of you who are active that do like and comment on my videos. You most likely follow me on either Wattpad or on Twitter or somewhere, or on the community. I know who of you are like from Wattpad, and those of you who are from the Ren Link community, and those of you who may be from Twitter. I pretty much know who's who. I'm not trying to label you here, but I know that. I know who I met where. But I've got some things planned for most of my internet accounts. I think I said this earlier, but I started a Ren Link Instagram fan account called mythical_nerd00. I have, of course, my Wattpad, which is mythical Nerd00. I have this YouTube channel, I have my Twitter, and my personal Instagram, which is nerdy_wolf13. I don't know, but when it comes to usernames, I like to use underscores. I don't know why, but I do. Even my first email had an underscore in it. But anywho, I've got things planned. And I was recently inspired by Annie. She is writing a original book, not a fanfiction. And I'm actually thinking about doing something similar, because I do write original stories like in school all the time. And I mean, I still love doing fanfiction, I still love doing Realm Link stuff, but you know, I want to expand my content, as I said earlier in this episode. Also, I've got another music video brewing for you. I don't know when it'll be done, because I started with that music video before I even started working on Hearts on Fire, which has already been published. I won't say what song it is, because I want to keep those things a secret until the publishing day. I've also got another episode of If Realm Link Was a TV Network going on. It's been over a month since I uploaded an episode of that, which is kind of sad. And also, as I said, I want to try to write an original story. I don't know when that will happen. I have so many stories going on Wattpad right now. I mean, I want to finish Broken Wings. I want to continue on Haunted House on YouTube. I have no idea what to do about Bacon Hunt. I'm thinking of putting that on hold for a while. I've got Mythical Dog Diaries, and as I previously said, I've teased you with that I have another sci-fi going on. I won't tell you anything about that, because I want to keep that secret too. But I also said earlier in this episode that I will play other music than simply Realm Link music. I hit the microphone again, as I did in my Slederio video. But I will try to play other music as well, but it's gonna be kind of difficult. But if there's any particular songs or genres that you want me to play on here, tell me. I'd love to know what you guys listen to. Like, what kind of music you listen to. I listen to a bunch of stuff. But I decided to play one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite bands. This is a band that I think most people are familiar with. It's Skillet. And this is a song that I really, really love, and that I really, it's awesome, just simply awesome. And recently it was really cool. My family and I, we watched a sport competing program where retired athletes compete against each other and become the masters of masters. And I think most of you guys know about this hockey player. He's Sweden's best hockey player all time. It's Peter Forsberg. He actually won that, so now he is one of Sweden's masters of the masters. And when he won, the backtrack was this song, Hero by Skillet.
Away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
Falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war, just another family torn.
Falling from my feet today.
Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I've gotta fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today.
My voice will be heard today.
I've gotta make a stand, but I am just a man.
I'm not superhuman.
My voice will be heard today. It's just another war, just another family
My
torn.
voice will be heard today.
It's just another kill. The countdown begins to destroy ourselves. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I need a hero to save my life. I need a hero just in time. Save me just in time. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I need a hero who's gonna fight for us right, who's gonna help us survive. I need a hero who's gonna fight for the weak, who's gonna make them believe. I need a hero. I need a hero. A hero's gonna save me just in time.
So I think I've said this many times before, but I am so in love with the fact that I do have a type of community that supports what I do, and a type of community that I can connect with very easily thanks to the internet. Most of you support my content incredibly quickly, and I love that about this community, that whatever I do, you most likely will support it, even if it's not directly link related, such as this podcast, or Let's Play games, or stuff. But, it's really awesome to know that I can do whatever I want. I could do vlogs, dang it, that was my phone, but I can't do vlogs, I can do gameplay, I can do whatever I want, but it's cool, it's really nice, really awesome. But I think that the most unexpected and coolest thing is the feedback I get. There's one thing that I know, that there are people out there who watch my content. There's a completely different thing to know that people will support what I do. That's two different things to me. To know that there's someone out there who does watch your content is one world on its own, but it's a completely different thing to know that people want to interact with you and want to collab with you and want to do that kind of stuff. It's two completely different sides, but they weave into each other a lot, but there are still two completely different things, but they are two completely different awesome things. But yeah, I think I shouldn't let go of the running theme of this podcast completely. I didn't have any plans of doing that either. So, I'm going to play another Running song. Big surprise there for everyone. But the reason for this particular song being played is, if you are a Good Mythical Morning watcher, you probably watched today's episode, which is the 13th of May. Ooh, Friday the 13th. You probably watched this episode, which was a barbecue taste test. So why not play the barbecue song?
1, 2, 3, 4. In the mountains of Tennessee, they like the smoky sauce. But over there in old Memphis, a dry rub ribs balls.
The folks down in Georgia, they can't make up their mind. You can give it to them sweet or spicy, and they'll say that tastes alright.
And you might think the South Carolinians are just a little bit off. Would you believe their barbecue's yellow with a mustard sauce?
Pork shoulder is the cut of choice in Mississippi, and they pride themselves on barbecue that's totally vinegary.
In Louisiana, them Cajuns, they like to spice it up. They like to spice it up.
This is our review of barbecue in the southern United States. And when my life is through, bury me in barbecue, but make sure it's vinegar based, cause you know that slows decay, and it's the style from our home state
Of North Carolina. Hello!
That's a fancy name for sheep. But in the rest of the state, sliced pork butt is what they eat.
Arkansas's kinda like Georgia, a barbecue melting pot. And when you ain't looking, them good old boys will make that barbecue hot.
Alabama's got the strangest thing I've seen in my barbecue days, cause their barbecue sauce is faith. And down in Florida.
Is Florida a southern state?
No, it ain't. This is a review of barbecue in the southern United States. And when my life is through, bury me in barbecue. People not from the south think barbecue means cookout, and that's something they're wrong about. Barbecue is not a verb,
And barbecue is not a grill,
barbecue is meat prepared in a very special way.
which varies depending on where you go.
That was our review of barbecue.
Thank you, fellas. Yeah.
So as I think I said a few times previously, Mythical Radio, part of Mythical Radio will be Realmlink News. And currently those Realmlink News are them not going to VidCon. Well, so it's kind of sad for those of for the people who like booked their tickets to VidCon maybe only to meet Realmlink and are like, nope. They're not going. I would be so sad if that actually happened. But I'm not going to VidCon. I've never gone to VidCon, but I love to attend VidCon at some point. I'm not good with big crowds. But anywho, I decided to read the Tumblr post that they posted about a week ago about why they're not going to VidCon. Hey guys! A lot of you have been asking us over the past few days if we're going to be attending VidCon this year, and we want to take a moment to answer you all. We want to empathize how much we love and respect VidCon, the team behind it, the people who attend it, and the sense of community it fosters. Hank and John are personal friends of ours, and everything we're saying to you now has already been discussed with them directly. We've enjoyed participating in VidCon every single year since the beginning, and look forward to enjoying many more to come. After all that being said, we are unfortunately unable to attend VidCon 2016. We currently have a project in the works that we're extremely excited about, but in order to make that happen, we have to miss VidCon. You'll be hearing more about that project soon, but we can't yet announce it. So at this point, we're asking you that you trust us. We really tried to make our schedule work for VidCon, but there's just no way of responsibly make it happen. We apologize to all the mythical beasts who were hoping to see us there, but we hope you understand. Thanks for being your mythical best. Rhett and Link. So, as it seems they have a very tight schedule. I didn't expect that they wouldn't, but they have such a tight schedule that they can't attend VidCon. And I think we should all respect that. I know that people might be disappointed, and that's totally natural that you'll be disappointed if you booked your ticket there only to see it around Link, but now they're not attending it at all. But we gotta respect that they're handling about over 10 million of us on their YouTube channel currently, and I mean they probably got that project that they're talking about is probably really worth it, really worth it. I sure hope so. But I saw a tweet that if that project would be related to YouTube Red, that would ruin my life, and I sadly have to agree with that because YouTube Red is only available in the US. So if it has to do with YouTube Red, I will feel so bad for the mythical beasts who expect to see them on VidCon. So, but I think they've previously said that they want to make content that's available for everybody. I think when they talked about this when they did the Commercial Kings, which was only aired in the US, that all other mythical beasts couldn't watch it, which was really sad. But now they're available on iTunes. I think it's iTunes. So you can go watch it there. So, you know, it's really good that they're now focusing on trying to make content available for everybody that is worth watching. I can't speak today. I rarely can speak when I do Mythical Radio. I don't know why. But let's move on. Yes, let's move on to another song. I was starting to run out of ideas for a song to play, but since this is done nowhere near scripted, it's really fun that I have to like in my mind try to come up with a song, and it's really difficult and but I decided to play a song from a video of mine that has become very iconic, and it's a meme. It's Burns 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 by Loco Loco.
Tomorrow in my pot. On the next day of the holiday, it was a story on the lavatory. Calcutta food is not good. It's not made for the tourist group. It burns, burns, burns.
King Curry is so hot.
It burns, burns, burns.
Like fire, oh my god.
It burns, burns, burns.
Drink, but it won't stop.
It burns, burns, burns. In my mouth and tomorrow in my pot. Burns like fire, oh my god! In my mouth and tomorrow in my pot. It burns, burns, burns.
King Curry is so hot.
It burns, burns, burns.
Like fire, oh my god.
It burns, burns, burns.
Drink, but it won't stop.
It burns, burns, burns. In my mouth and tomorrow in my pot.
I think that I have talked about this before, but I don't know what you guys actually think of how the way I act on the YouTube channel or on social medias in general. I act as if I think personally I think I act like I'm a much bigger YouTuber than I actually am. But it's not intended to act like that. It's more like I want to make everyone feel welcome. I want to make everyone feel welcome to the community and to the channel, and to know that it's okay to be yourself online. That's basically my. If I would had like if I if I would to spread something online, it would be knowledge that you can be yourself online. It's totally fine to be yourself online. If you're goofy and if you're what most people would label weird, although there are no such thing as weird people, almost. But you know, that you can be yourself, that you can goof off online, and you can just have a blast and interact with people who are like-minded. And that's the beautiful thing about the internet to me, and the beautiful thing personally about being an internet creator, even if it's simply on Wattpad. I mean, my Wattpad books are nowhere near non-goofiness. I mean, they're about computers killing people, although they're written in a serious way, and they're written to make the story like thriller-ish. That's a weird word, but I mean, still, it's a book about two criminals that end up chasing fates with two other people and becoming entertainers. It's not exactly non-goofy to me, but I love goofy stuff. Goofy is one of my favorite Disney characters, and I know that most of my things are spontaneous and unscripted, but that's what I feel is how I like to do it. If I'm supposed to sit down each time before a Mythical Radio episode and write down exactly what I'm about to say and exactly what songs I'm gonna play, it wouldn't be the same thing, I think. It would be a lot more boring and a lot different than it actually is. And I've gotten more and more comfortable just simply sitting here in front of my computer with Audacity in record mode and just talk. So that's basically what's going on behind the scenes of Mythical Radio. I'm sitting with my headset on in our office and talking. I'm not in like a comfortable seat. I'm in an office chair. I don't even have a drink here. It's nowhere near like a professional podcast or radio program. But it's my own. It's my own. It's mine. I love that. That is mine. That is personal. That I can get personal if I want to with you guys, and I really, really enjoy that. It's really fun. It's really awesome. But let's play the last song of this episode of Mythical Radio. I've noticed that they are very different in how long they are. Some of like the Wattpad one was almost a half an hour long, but I think the second one was just over 15 minutes. I don't know how long this will be, maybe 15 to 20 minutes, which most of them are, but they vary in lengths in other terms. They can be quite different otherwise. And the content is usually quite different, or sometimes it's very much the same. The pilot and this episode are pretty much the same thing, but I think that the Wattpad episodes are going to keep coming back when I talk about Wattpad and I talk about fanfiction, since it's become such a big part of my life. And I got a comment saying that that a person hadn't been able to find non-inappropriate or appropriate running fanfictions, and I think that it's fine if you don't like fanfiction. It's completely fine. In the beginning, I didn't do either, because I thought that just like everything would just be shipping and everything would just be too fangirlish, if you get what I mean. But it's nowhere near that. Most people that do write these fanfictions are incredibly talented, and the characters are, it's more like they've got lone characters. They've borrowed characters, and those borrowed characters are Red and Link and their families or other surroundings, but there are almost no fanfictions without made up characters. It's very uncommon, at least. I know I have Bacon Hunt includes very few made up characters, and so do my trilogy Is This the Real? The only made up character in those books are Rupert, Urker, and Mickey, of course. The others are simply family members of Ren Link's families. Link's dad and Brett's parents and their children, kids, and their wives, of course. But now I'm blabbling for 5 minutes. Good gosh! Let's play the last song of the evening, which is going to be a Ren Link song again. But I actually tried playing some other songs this time, which I'm really proud of. But this is going to be a remix. I think it was the Willet Chocolate. They said that the remix of I Got a Pickle in the Middle of My Burger that was covered in chocolate. There are a bunch of them out there, but I recently found one that I really, really, really enjoy, and it's really like gets you going. It's really nice. And I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm snapping my fingers. Maybe you can hear it. But yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate.
There's a pickle in there. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate.
That's gonna be the hit.
I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate.
Summer 2016. We're making history. Summer 2016. We're making history. Madness has to end. Give me a countdown from 3, 2, 1.
I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate. I got a pickle in the middle of my burger that was covered in chocolate.
Looks like this episode of Mythical Radio is coming to an end. Thank you so much for listening. It really means a lot to me that you take time out of your daily life to listen to me blabbling about absolutely nothing for 20 minutes. But yeah, thank you for listening. And if, as said previously, if you got any songs or things you want me to talk about on this podcast, it can be anything between... Can be anything from like the everyday... My everyday life to if cat food is nasty or not. I don't know. But yeah, and if there's any songs you want me to play here, tell me that too. Also, as I previously said, I would love to have guests on here. So if you have the ability to... I touched the microphone again. I should stop gesturing. If you want to be a guest on Mythical Radio or in any other of my videos to make a collaboration, please email me and I will do my best to make it happen. Thank you guys for listening. Matilda Lundgren signing out. Bye bye!